Making this video is embarrassing to me, but hopefully it can help somebody out. So currently at this very moment, I'm 31, unemployed, no friends, no family I could call on, and I made a lot of mistakes in my life. Um, so when I'm here, I feel like my time, me trying to save myself, that I think that time has passed. I feel like that boat has sailed. But I figured since I can't help myself, I might as well, with the knowledge I have and the experience I might as well help the next man, who may be enduring the same thing, or help them from stop enduring the same thing, before it's too late. So I'm 31, still living with my parents, and I'm not happy with my life, you know. I beat myself up every day about it, every single day. Sometimes I don't even want to be here, but I'm trying to find a purpose. And who knows, my purpose might be to help the next person from enduring what I'm going through at this current moment. So I just want to talk, a little bit and, just detour some people who might be on the wrong side of the tracks or, you know. So I'm 31 and I have nothing to show for it. Why? Because I've started chasing a dream with no real goal, no real plan in mind. I just thought that I did. Let me take that back. I didn't take life seriously. I didn't take life seriously. From ages 20 to 25, I was just working. I didn't have no real goals. And I'm like, dang, I don't want to do this for the rest of my life. I want something different. I want something different. And yes, social media played a big influence on me because you would see everybody living the life you want, and you're stuck here clocking in every day for minimum wage, and you're like working with guys twice your age. You're like, dang, I don't want this for the rest of my life. I want something different. Like I want more for myself, and that's where I went wrong. Wanting more for myself, thinking I was better than the life that system placed for me. And I decided to go against the grain. I decided to chase this life. I decided to take all the money I saved up, leave my job, and go full force with this content creating thing. And it didn't work out. Obviously, it didn't work out. And now I'm back to square one, starting over. But my message to you is not to give up on your dreams. Is have a plan or be calculated with your risk. Don't just jump. Don't just dive into the water head first. Because life is no joke. Life is no joke. Life is no game. I didn't have this mindset. I used to think that as long as I put the work in, as long as I put the effort in, the results would show. You see, life doesn't care how much effort and work you put in. It's not going to reward you for taking the necessary steps to get where you want to go. It's not going to reward you. Most of it is hard work, but a lot of it is luck also, and being at the right place at the right time. And it just didn't pan out that way for me. So I'm not saying it may pan out that way for you, but it just didn't for me. So I'm not here to discourage you from chasing your dreams, but have a plan. Have a plan, build it on the side until it turns into something. Don't just jump head first into the water and you dive and bump your head because the water's shallow. So yeah, I'm starting over. No friends. I literally cut off everybody who I felt like it wasn't on the same path as me. I I was locked in. I was focused. I gave up smoking. I gave up drinking. I cut off everybody who had, not necessarily saying it was bad people, but was a bad influence on the path I was trying to live. And I cut off everybody. You know, I'm not really that close to my family. So, and now I'm starting over, you know, with nothing, nobody by my side, you know, living at my parents' house, making YouTube videos about my failures. And it's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling. But hopefully it can help somebody out. You know, life, take life seriously. Take life seriously. Don't end up like me. Just because I didn't achieve what I wanted doesn't mean you can't. So still go out and pursue your goals, pursue your dreams, but just be smart about it. You know, I wasn't smart about it. I just felt like if I just put the work in, it's gonna happen, and that obviously didn't happen. So just be smart about it. Now I'm unemployed. Now I gotta look. Now I'm on a job search for a minimum wage job at 31 years old. And I'm starting over from scratch. And I don't think I could take another risk to chase my dreams or purpose or whatever you want to call it. I can't afford to take another risk because I'm getting up there. I should already be established. So I just have to know that I tried, it didn't work, and now I gotta, you know, go back out into the society, you know, with the egg on my face and say, hey, you know, hey, I missed y'all, you know, it didn't work. I tried to do my own thing, but now I just set myself back a few years from, you know, so it is what it is. So just learn from my mistake, you know, learn from mistakes, learn from my failures, you know, but be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself along the way, because every day I beat myself up. Every day, from the moment I wake up to the moment I close my eyes, I beat myself up. Like, dang, I wish I just played it safe. But I know if I played it safe, I'd hate myself. So it's a double-edged sword. So, you know, just be wise about the path you choose. Is nothing in life is guaranteed. No matter how much work you put in, how much effort you put in, like, nobody cares about your effort. People only respect results. And since I wasn't able to put forward any results, any meaningful results, you know, I'm going to be looked at as a failure. Nobody cares how hard I worked, how much effort I put in, and blah blah blah. Like, where's the results? You know, where's the praise? Where's the money? The people. That's what people look for when it comes to success, not your effort. You can put as much effort as you want, but if it doesn't lead to these certain attributes or these certain, you know, trophies of success, then your efforts are just tossed to the side, and, you know, you're tossed back into the society as, you know, damaged goods, and, you know, you keep it moving. But yeah, just I'm speaking to my young guys, but also my women too, because I know it's not easy. But, you know, I'm mainly speaking for my guys because I just don't want you to end up down a path you might regret. So just find out what you want to do, think about what you want to do, and attack it strategically. You know, don't just throw everything away, everyone away to chase this goal. Because if you don't make it, you come falling back down, you gotta come across everything you did and relive everything you did wrong, and it's gonna eat you up inside. But, you know, I wish y'all the best. Thank you.